Straight back for the 49th over. Just one slip in place now for Nicholls. As he gets a good medium length ball and it's hit straight down the ground. They surprisingly have a long on and long off position down there. And they take a sneaky single. Wade goes through to 18. And oh, that's got to be surely a chance, but I don't think it will. How that didn't hit the wickets, I'm not sure. Wow. He completely missed that ball, did Hastings. The appeal went up. And he's lucky to survive. Nicholls not happy with a vicious throw back. How that hit the back pad. Skewed across the face of the stumps. Didn't even touch them. Didn't even tickle him. Oh, that is so close. What a delivery from Nicholls. He is toying with Hastings now. This time he gets some bat on it. Hits it straight out to extra cover. How is Hastings still there? Survived an LBW appeal. Survived a couple of very close bowled shots as well. That one he's gone in, surely no. I thought he had enough on that to go to the fieldsman, but it's fallen short. The over comes to a close. Hastings somehow survives, and another over is ended right there. What an eventful one it was. Nicholls almost on the money and almost grabbing another wicket. So the 50th over is complete now as we're about to begin the 51st. Nicholls back in, and oh, that's bounced up and it's gone everywhere. Oh, that was a real dodgy chance to take there from Wade. He's patted it away, it's bounced up, and there we go, driving. And a very pathetic shot that just dribbles down the end of the pitch. Wade looking to become the aggressor, but can he handle what Nicholls will be throwing at him? And again, and he swings hard, and he gets the ball away, all the way down to the man at long on, who trots in, and they grab a single. 178 for 6. Well, Victoria will want 200. Tasmania have to stop them from scoring 200. That's the goal. And if they can manage that, it will be deemed a success, I would imagine. Nicholls in again to Hastings, a man who is carved up numerous times already in the last couple of overs. The fun and games surely should be over soon, and Nicholls should wrap this one up. Last ball of the over. Flicked off the pad in the air and away from all the fieldsmen. Could go all the way for 4. Big chase coming in, but it hits the boundary. Oh, that is a big let-off for Hastings, who has been under the pump. But he's got a good shot away, a bit leg side from Nicholls, and the big man got the flick off the pads, as they do so well, and it trickles all the way to the fence, and he picks up a valuable, very valuable 4 runs from his side of the pitch. Very well played, Hastings, and a poor let-off from Nathan Nicholls. Really mixing up his variety here as well, length and everything going all sorts of ways. About to kick off his 14th over. Now is Nathan Nicholls, and he's got the man he wants on strike as well. He's had a real battle here against Hastings, who's driven him very nicely as well. What a good-looking shot from Hastings. Big chase coming in, but he will eventually pull it in as well. They'll grab a couple. What a good shot from Hastings, who's showing Nicholls up here a bit in the last couple of balls. Nicholls in again, and this time he hits the toe of the bat, and it just dribbles straight down onto the pitch. No run, no thought of a run there. Nicholls 2 for 26 off his 13 overs. Oh, and forward and charging up the pitch there was Hastings. Trying to disrupt Nicholls off his line. Doing whatever it takes, it seems. Again, he goes leg side, but this time he's picked out the fieldsman beautifully, who easily fields that one. No chance of a run, let alone a 4 that time. Nicholls needs to be careful. He can't afford to stray on the legs of this big man, Hastings. Next ball's in. Oh, and he just bump balls that one out to the offside. Getting a bit better line there, Nicholls. Looking to play it off the edge. Looking to bring that slip into action. That one, though, not on the money, and it's got away from the fieldsman. Well, he was right there at mid-wicket, and somehow he's missed it, and they've gone through for 2 very valuable runs. Once again, a poor finish to the over from Nicholls, and they get away with another few runs. Well, can you really blame him? I guess it was leg side-ish, which is where he really didn't want to go. And then a poor piece of fielding there, close in at mid-wicket, just did not finish the job. 55th over about to commence. Really struggling for the 7th wicket at the moment. It's Hastings. So the non-striker's end has been putting in a good knock against Nicholls. Now it's Wade who's taking strike. He's moved through to a very nice 23. And he's next man on strike as Nicholls goes flying across and beautifully fields his own delivery. Well, there's work to be done here. Nicholls 2 for 28 now. There's a shorter one. That's got air, but it's gone away from everyone again. And there will be no chance of a wicket once again. Well, we've seen some good field placements and we've seen some horrible ones as well. Hastings is on strike though. This is what Nicholls wants. And he's got him finally. Played down the wrong line, inside it. Nicholls hits off stump. And finally he has his man. He's looked like getting Hastings for quite some time. This time he got it on the money. Well, he's been looking for the you miss I hit syndrome quite a lot against Hastings. This time, he got it on the money. Good delivery inside the line from Hastings. Straight into off stump. And goodbye. The 7th wicket finally falls. Clint Mackay, the next man in. And although bats fairly low, still a handy man to have come in this position when you want just a few extra runs. If they can get through again, that fabled 200 is exactly what the Bushrangers will want. A big wicket that, his 3rd for Nicholls. And he'll look to pick up another couple if he can. He'll want 5 as... Ooh. Defending into the offside. Mackay didn't get much bat on that as the over comes to a close. A good one from Nicholls. Finally, he gets Hastings. He's been very close for quite a few overs now. He gets the job done. Takes the wicket. Well, Tim Payne is piling the faith here on his young spinner to do the job here against Victoria. 7 down, 193 on the board, and I think the Bushrangers should be quite happy with how they have managed this mini collapse that they have, well, managed to put themselves into. But they've done well to get out of it. They're 193 for 7. It's not all plain sailing yet as a drive from Mackay goes straight to the hands of Nicholls. And another piece of good fielding. He's still on 1, Mackay, with 7 for 193 is... Oh! What's just happened there? Straight through his legs. Should have been bowled. Another dot ball though, another shorter one. It gets under it, smashes it and gone. That's the good field placement we were talking about just a few balls ago. He gets the wicket of Mackay, he is gone. The 8th wicket falls and Nicholls has 4. Well, the faith in the young spinner has been very much cashed in here. Dunk gets a catch and Payne can well be happy with his decision making here. Not the man they would have liked, but stepping back, really getting under of that cover drive, and Dunk just trots around, takes an easy catch at chest height, wicket taken. Nicholls has 4, and now it's John Holland, new man to the crease, and well, this could either go to one of 2 ways. A couple of wickets, bang, bang, we could be all over. Well, we could see a tail end resistance. Last ball, oh, and Nicholls again. Just about cleans up another batsman. But the ball just goes agonisingly wide of the stumps. The short one. That seems to be troubling these tail enders at the moment. Well, they batted for 58 overs, 8 for 194. Nicholls back on strike. Wade is at the striker's end. And he's the one that needs to hog the strike here now. 194 on the board. First ball's just defended away. He's on 30 as Wade, 4 for 29. He'd love his 5th to be this man who is really sparking the resistance from the Bushrangers. Well constructed 30. Nicholls in. Wade defending forward, very strong. Another dot ball though. Nicholls in again. 4th ball of the over, another short one, and again Nicholls. And Wade continued to battle this out. Defensive shot. Nicholls again. Again is short. Again it hits the pan. This one could be interesting. Do we have off-stump in action? No. Oh, not even a comment from the umpire at all. Last ball of the over. Quickly back into it, and it's gone high. One bounce to the fieldsman, and that could have been it. They'll scamper a single, and Wade will do exactly what Wade needs to do. He's got the run, and he's back on strike for the next over. Well, Nicholls is having a real tussle here with Wade. It's becoming very exciting to watch. Well, the sun is setting in the sky, and the 9th wicket has fallen. Nicholls, though, back on after a good break of 15 or so overs, and he finds himself back in the action with a chance to take the final wicket, and it would be his 5th as well. They've gone a big partnership here. Look at the score, 268 for 9. How has this happened? When Nicholls departed, they were about 194, 195 for 8. Wow, this is going to be an interesting scoreboard to check out. There's one man who's done it here, and that is Wade. Look at that score of his, 86 of 126. Single-handedly, he's done the job for his side. Ahmed is the last batsman, and Nicholls, well, he bowled for a very long time as the 3rd ball of his over is defended down the pitch. A good fielding effort, but really poor bowling effort as that one just about shaves off stump. Well, what does Nicholls have to do here? Last ball of his over. Driving, charging, and into the air. Chance for a run out, and throw comes in, but it's too slow. And Ahmed has scampered through for a single. Wow. Nicholls brings the action, but the rest was required. It had to come at some point, and the job could not be finished from the other 4 bowlers. It has really let Victoria off with absolute murder here. Late in the day, still we continue. 269 for 9. Oh, that one swept and just about goes straight out to a leg gully. Very, very straight though. But a quick single take, and Ahmed is on strike, and this is where, that's where they want them to be. Because that's what happens when Nathan Nicholls is on the bowling crease. Bang! Straight in between middle and off, and that is gone. Innings complete, and that's what we know he does. Why wasn't he brought back earlier? Things very quickly got out of control without him at the bowling crease. Lesson learned, hopefully, for the Tigers captain Tim Payne, that ends the innings of the Victorian Bushrangers. But what an innings it has been, especially by one man, by Wade. He has been superb in the fight back, and he has led this team brilliantly to a pretty decent score. Let's check out the scorecard, and well, that's it. Wade at the top. Matthew Wade, 87 off 127. A superb innings, well constructed, well paced as well, and he is the single reason why they have got through to such a good score. Finch started it off with his 83. The Chief Destroyers were Nicholls with 5 for 33, and Doherty with his 2 for 58. Unbelievably, with the first 2 wickets to fall when they were about 2 for 70. So let's have a look at the scoreboard. We can see, yeah, they're 2 for 49 even. That is when Doherty struck, and then only, 2 other wickets were not taken from Nicholls. Bird got 1, and Rainbird got the other, but they got absolutely deposited as well. Nicholls was the key man once again. He took the big wickets. White, Maxwell, he was involved in the run out of Christian, and then he helped out the tail. Hastings, Mackay, and Ahmed all falling to Nathan Nicholls. But Holland, credit goes to him as well. A long batting display for just 17 runs, 47 balls, but he was the reason that Wade could continue his search for runs and get them through to a very good score of 270, considering the predicament they were in, being 9 for 262, but 8 for 193. Big difference, big changes, big game players like Matthew Wade. That wraps us up for this part. We'll end it here with the Tasmanian Tigers coming out to bat next and chase of a first innings total set by Victoria of 270 all out. Can they do the job? Will Nicholls be required to bat? Find out next time, so stick around and stay tuned for that. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.